Fellas, today we are here to commemorate this monumental occasion. It's the day of the Father's release. Well, live stream anyway. A Winter Night's Lazo came out almost 2 years ago. That's when... What? That's when we first saw the glimpse of this magnificent woman. The name, Arlecchino, leader of the House of the Hearth. And today, in less than an hour... Okay, I can't keep this up. I need to stop playing this. I really hope the wedding music just now wasn't copyrighted.
That is bloody lovely!
Okay. Now that looks more fitting for an Arlecchino patch. You know who she's coming to grab? She's coming to grab my wallet. The art looks fucking sick. I can't make out what that is, but like by the color tone, it looks underwater maybe somewhere. Remuria maybe? Old Fontaine? Let it cook.
Oh my god!
It says begin shortly. Oh! Okay, there's a countdown. Oh my god, it's happening. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, GB Arlecchino!
It has been millennia since the fall of Remuria, and its history has long faded into the mists of mythology and superstition. Legends tell of how before the birth of the court of Fontaine, there was an empire known as...
Oh, it is Remuria!
Remurians believed their king Remus
Holy
would
shit.
bring eternal prosperity to the islands of the
Old
High
Fontaine.
However, the God King's seers prophesied discord. The greatest empire will face the most utter destruction. And this is Fortuna. Thus did the God King derive the primordial plan from the cycle of the 7 days and winds blowing over sea and land,
okay. This is the new area.
New area. A splendorous symphony based upon it.
Looks good.
He believed that the polities could escape fate's judgment and attain eternal paradise
new OST
if
as
they
well.
harmonized with his perfect symphony. But today... Welcome to the Genshin Impact version 4.6 special program! Let's take a look at the trailer!
Oh shit, we're going straight in.
On occasion, we hold barbecue dinners at the house. They hunt for food, compete with each other, even cooperate. They enjoy participating in activities like that, and the feeling is mutual.
Okay.
After all, it's always possible certain familiar faces will be missing from the crowd the next time a similar event rolls around.
Whoa.
Something has come up, and since it pertains to Cyrus and Cyno, I deemed it essential to inform you all.
It was
Sumeru.
a great plan, shrouded in secrecy.
We all gathered around and celebrated the revival of our Lord.
That's how I gained my power.
The old man's been putting the pressure on me. He sent someone to tell me I'm needed for some sort of project.
Project Stuja?
Participating in the plan will lose a lot of members in the process.
I did not anticipate we would meet again after presenting you with the Gnosis.
If you accept my proposal, Monsieur Neuvillette, unless absolutely
There's another whale.
I will no longer carry out any special missions within Fontaine.
She's a polearm user. Hold on.
Transfixed! Everlasting as the moon!
Was that her fucking burst?
An order once given cannot be rescinded.
Whoa.
Do you have any idea what you're doing? You're hiding the very person Father has been trying to find.
I really didn't mean to drag anyone else into this.
Sumeru and Fontaine or what? Is that like two separate things?
Punished.
A traitor. Cyno was chosen, but he was not the only one.
Oh.
You'd like me to return my power?
I'm really looking forward to this rite of duels.
That's interesting.
The wisdom of Hermanubis would have been ours.
I want you
This
to
focus
become
on
the next
Cyno
king
is-
of the house. Yet you seem to have different ideas.
I'm not saying I have all the answers, but doing so will only bring us further away from being a real family.
Your words paint
They're
an
fighting
optimistic picture indeed. Allow me to remind you, however, few among us are willing to sip from a glass filled.
Oh god, she's gonna be the weekly boss.
I'll make sure it's drained of all impurities and returned to its cleanest form. Good things come to children who do as they're told. So I do hope you decide to tag along.
What? That's why we fight her.
There are many dangers ahead, and I, for one, don't intend to back down.
I don't
Oh, she looks great, by the way. She looks fucking...
So why
Scythe.
have you backed us into a corner?
No demonstration of loyalty shall go unrewarded, and no sacrifice shall be in vain.
Family banter. Holy
Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Genshin Impact version 4.6 special program.
Yay! Welcome, everyone!
Yo,
welcome!
Okay, I'm thinking interlude and Cyno Part 2.
My name is Neuvillette. I'm the voice of Arlecchino,
I don't think the two are
father
connected.
of the House of the Hearth.
That's very interesting. Right.
We've also brought the harbinger of laughter and cheer, the one and only voice of Arataki Itto.
What up? It's me, Max Middleman.
Yeah.
Hey, everybody. What's going on? My bros, my guys, my dudes.
Based on the most recent intelligence report.
Is she trying to make Freminet a successor? I don't know. One of the siblings.
I do have a question, though. Why did the children call her father?
Ah, well, if you're curious about Arlecchino's past, then you'll have to find your answer in the game.
That's fair.
Her story quest, Ignis Purgatorius, will be released with version 4.6.
Okay.
Now, I don't want to spoil anyone's gameplay experience by saying too much about her quest, okay? But I do hope that travelers will be able to appreciate Arlecchino's unique charm after they've experienced her entire story.
I'm also looking forward to hearing the Knave's voiceover lines because Erin's kind of awesome. We'll finally be able to hear what she thinks about the other Harbingers, too.
Yes, I selfishly also think that will be cool.
Yes, about Piero. About all of that, Tartaglia. Show.
Staring into my eyes is ill-advised. I can't promise you'll like what you see.
What? Do you see that idle time?
Transfixed.
I mean, idle animation. It is a Scythe, holy shit! It is a Scythe. I thought it was just for the weekly boss, but... Yo!
This is where you fall.
Like a one-winged angel of death. People wanted Scythe and they delivered. Holy
combat abilities, then we're gonna have to talk about
explain.
the bond of life mechanic. You might have been a victim to it while you were fighting elite Fatui operatives in Fontaine.
It's the red portion of the HP bar. When you have a bond of life active, it'll absorb any healing that your character receives. So they can't regain HP until the bond of life value has been healed.
Oh, look at that animation.
Very good. When Arlecchino has a bond of life greater than or equal to a certain percentage of her health bar, her normal, charged, and plunging attacks will be converted to pyro damage, which can't be overridden by other elemental infusions. And while she's in this state, her normal attacks will consume a portion of her current bond of life to deal more damage and reduce the remaining cooldown on her elemental skill.
So you're saying that she'll deal more damage with her normal attack when her bond of life is higher?
Put simply, yes.
Whoa, wait a second. No, wait, I get it.
Arlecchino's skill doesn't just damage enemies, it also applies a blood debt directive to any enemy that it hits, which will damage them periodically.
Oh, tick damage.
And when she uses a charged attack or her elemental
The poor
burst,
crabs, bro.
she'll absorb nearby blood debt directives. This also allows her to obtain a bond of life based on the number of directives that she absorbed. So don't worry, Max.
Very reliant on bond of life.
After dishing out damage, Arlecchino's elemental burst will reset the cooldown of her elemental skill and heal her based on her attack and her current bond of life. Also, thanks to one of her talents, while Arlecchino is in combat, she gains bonus pyro damage, but also cannot be affected by any healing effects other than the healing provided by her burst.
That seems like she's as ruthless to herself as she is to her enemies. Like she needs therapy.
Arlecchino even has a special kind of movement whenever she uses her charged attack, right?
Ooh, that looks perfect for scaring her enemies.
Yeah, and for putting some serious pressure on them.
Yeah.
During the first phase of version 4.6,
okay, makes
Arlecchino,
sense.
the Knave, and Lyney will both enjoy a drop rate boost. The all-new 5-star polearm Crimson Moon Semblance will also become available. Also, the Wanderer and Baiju will return in the second phase, so be sure to keep an eye out.
The Scythe is part of her skills.
Let's discuss the new weekly boss.
That's right. We were just talking about how the Knave shows different faces to her family members and to outsiders, but in special circumstances, she will reveal another side.
Music too? Hello? Ooh. Oh, she jumps on her lines though? Oh. Look at that, the boob window. Holy hell, hello. Okay. Oh. Yeah. Opera singer? Oh,
wow.
She's even hotter.
She'll appear normally at first, as if
Not
she were
Lyney.
giving you an ordinary training lesson, waiting to counter your attacks.
Yeah, it seems like she'll dodge all of our attacks like a phantom if we're out of her immediate range.
So I guess ranged characters are screwed.
Instead, she hopes that they'll be able to take the initiative, even if their opponent is their own father. The outside world will not show her children mercy, so neither
Cinder of
can
two
she
worlds
afford to be
flames.
too forgiving to them.
Two worlds,
If you do not repay
say.
the blood debt directives the Knave applies to you, all her attacks against you will be enhanced.
Well,
but
fuck.
if you manage to out-heal the Bond of Life, the Knave will reward you for repaying this blood debt, and your charged attacks against her will be enhanced.
Don't the bone wings on her back look like spiders?
Yes, that's it. Oh my gosh, it's like she has total control of her prey while she watches them struggle and closes the distance. Ugh, it's kind of creepy being the hunted one for once.
You know, I've been playing Grand Blue Fantasy Relink for a while, a few weeks ago. This shit reminds me of the Lucius boss. Lucilius.
2 new artifact sets will become available in version 4.6.
Oh,
Fragment of Harmonic Whimsy and Unfinished Reverie. Travelers, in version 4.6, Sumeru City will be experiencing an unsolved mystery. Ooh.
And, for some reason, Cyno's gotten mixed up in it.
Hey!
I was right. His ties to the king's
Well,
the powers.
I wanted to investigate
within him.
personally because someone involved in the case has a very unique identity, and the two of them share a close connection.
Is that guy from Natlan?
I'll offer you one clue that you probably wouldn't be able to guess otherwise. A mysterious youngster with connections to the mystery will make his debut during the case. And Cyno's friends are not just freeloaders who only show up for food. Tainari, Kale, Alhaitham, and Kave will all come to support him when he's in a pinch.
They're going back to Sumeru with Cyno. Huh. That's really interesting. Never seen his friend before. Could be a tease to Natlan.
Hey, welcome back, everyone. So we've already told you the story of Arlecchino and the House of the Hearth.
It is.
So why don't we continue the story of Remuria, which you saw in the beginning of the program.
Remuria.
Travelers will get to visit the village of Petrichor. Though, would there even be much to see on such a small island?
Well, yeah, I guess this is where I'm supposed to really confidently say totally, right?
It is, yeah.
Okay, now that you've mentioned it, there's definitely more to this village than meets the eye, right?
Yeah, I think we're focused on the wrong thing here. This is where the kingdom of Remuria's remains lay at rest. So how big was such a glorious and prosperous nation, really?
Oh, well, now that you say that, I mean, this little town looks a whole lot bigger.
Now that's a neat trick. Anyway, this is where we'll meet a talking cat. With its guidance, we will be able to see the civilization that vanished thousands of years ago.
What? Oh my gosh, that's amazing!
Anything for a talking cat.
As Aaron mentioned at the beginning of the program, King Remus composed a symphony, one with wondrous power that grants the wishes of the human souls dwelling within.
Yes, I'm getting it. I actually don't
You're
get it.
so not getting it. That's okay. I will explain it in a few words. So you'll just have to learn about the symphony by going on an adventure with this little cat. I'll avoid spoiling the adventure itself, but you'll arrive at the Remuria ruins with the cat. The kingdom's remnants slumber in the depths where the sunlight can't reach. You'll meet a dragon in the deep seas.
That's the whale. That's the whale we've been fighting.
So you'll be able to obtain powers relating to the symphony, which will help you explore the lost realm of Remuria. You'll be able to pause the melody within the realm of this ancient civilization. You can also unseal time in places where it stopped.
So these powers will let you interact with specific objects in the ruins. You know, that might be useful for solving puzzles during your adventure.
Totally.
Ooh.
Meanwhile, a forgotten statue sits in a recess of the fated castle,
Statue of marble
silently
and brass.
proclaiming the immortality and glory of a great civilization. It awaits a warrior who would dare challenge the majesty of the ancient ruler.
Oh yeah, that's right. The statue of marble and brass
This
will
better
soon
not be
become
locked
an
behind the
boss.
world quest or
You can
anything,
earn all
because
sorts of
that's.
materials if you manage to beat it in a challenge.
I think that's Arlecchino's
so hyped
materials.
for it.
Oh my gosh, yes.
That's cool though,
And
a
Damon,
statue
you did
boss.
such a great job with introducing it.
That was great. That was great, Damon. Wait, but real quick question. How do we even
Oh,
get to
he's
such
playing a
remote
melody to
little
attack you.
island?
That's cool.
Welcome back, everyone.
Hey.
Okay, I hear
Oh,
that
shit.
a musical
What
tour
was his
is
name?
coming to Inazuma, and the organizer is none other than Arataki Itto himself.
What was his name? From Lantern Right.
So I got a question. Does everyone still remember Dvorak?
Marco gets. Oh yes.
Of course, he participated in
Dvorak.
last year's
Marco,
Lantern
yeah.
Ride, right?
Oh, he's gonna come back.
Shinyan performed there.
Let's go.
That's right.
Where do you get
really
where do you
epic.
get the money? Isn't he still studying in like the working a job?
And the theme of this concert is about life.
New instruments.
Dvorak will be giving away a brand new musical instrument to our travelers
Oh,
called
we get to toot.
the Night Wind Horn.
We get to toot. By the time we get to Conrad, we'll have an orchestra set.
Well, there's 3 steps to
Okay.
preparing for the festival. Number 1, Extreme Carnival Ensemble. We can practice getting into the flow with some rhythm games while the stage is still coming together.
Let's
Wow,
go.
those keys look really unique.
We have the Meeting of Melodies. Can't have a party without adoring fans, so we gotta invite fellow music lovers to come jam with us. After listening to their tunes, we can restore the missing music notes.
Oh, so we'll be able to hear them sing. That is super exciting.
Yeah.
Yes, that's the point. Wind Trace, Seekers and Strategy has finally arrived.
Yes, I love Wind Trace. And yeah, it can get a little tense at times.
That's very
Prop
intuitive of you.
hunt?
Yeah, you'll be playing hide and seek as rebels
Again.
and hunters, just like before, but there are a few new rules.
Ooh.
Yeah, when rebels are captured for the first time, they'll be exiled to the surveillance zone for a short period of time. Now, they will be automatically freed after their time out, but also their friends can try to help them escape
Wait.
the zone early.
Dead by
But if
Daylight?
you get
They have to fix the generators? Are you serious?
The rebels' goal is to repair these devices while also avoiding capture. Once they repair 4 devices, they win the match. In another event, travelers will receive a rather strange commission.
What do you mean, rather strange?
What I mean is, there's a chef who's famous for using unusual ingredients, and he wants to make friends with a pyro-regisvine.
Oh.
Huh?
Oh yeah, and not just a pyro-regisvine, he also wants to befriend a Primogems, and a Jade Plume Terror Shroom, and the Millennial Pearl Seahorse.
Huh?
You guys are... A chef recently returned from a trip to Natlon, and he started getting some ideas. If you've got the guts, then you can take on fearless difficulty. You can also talk
boss
to
rush.
Ranji.
Also, the Genius Invocation TCG event, the Forge Realms Temper, will be returning in version 4.6.
Sick. I'm sorry, I'm not TCG person.
Oh no, y'all! It looks like there's nothing left for us to present.
Dang.
I know. So I think that means it's time for this special program to come to a close.
Say it's not so.
Is there anything else that y'all would like
Okay,
to share with all the
38
travelers who are
minutes.
watching?
What? We need to have an answer
right now in this moment.
So weird hearing Arlecchino
very
like
selfish
this.
and say that I'm just so incredibly excited for Arlecchino.
Same.
We will see you all in game.
See you guys in the
Bye.
game.
Bye. See you later.
Love you. Bye.
Okay, alright. We're gonna rewatch the trailer, definite fuckingly.
On occasion,
We're
we
gonna see-
hold barbecue dinners at the house. They hunt for food, compete with each other, even cooperate. They enjoy participating in activities like that, and the feeling is mutual. After all, it's always possible certain familiar faces will be missing from the crowd the next time a similar event rolls around.
Wait.
Something has come up, and since it pertains to Cyrus and Cyno, I deemed it essential to inform you all.
It was a great plan.
He's talking about
secrecy.
We all gather
Cyno's
around
history.
and celebrate.
Missions within Fontaine.
Transfixed! Everlasting as the moon!
Behold the majesty of the rock and roll king of Hanamisaka!
Whatever you say. What do you know about rock and roll, bullchucker?
Then bring it on.
Dude, I swear, he's gonna. He literally said he was gonna work the last time we saw him in Liyue. What the fuck is this now? The promising thing is, right? This just looks like a polearm. That's not the Scythe we're seeing in her gameplay. The Scythe is baked into her whole kit. That means no matter what weapon you use, you'll get the Scythe. You can use a fucking beginner's polearm, and it will be the Scythe. I think that's how it's gonna work. Oh. That's weird. Why would they show it this early? Why would they announce this so early though? Usually they'd save this for drip marketing, you get me? The whole point, I'm pretty sure the whole point of Cyno getting a part 2 is his ties to like the power within him. The one you see during his burst, the like Anubis like electro power.
Will
and
be
the
missing
title
from
she
the crowd
gets.
the next
Look,
time.
okay, first of all, this might be in the new area, and this might not be in the thing at all. It's just present in the world quest of the new region. Her title when she becomes the second phase of the boss is like something Crimson Flames of 2 worlds or something. Now the 2 worlds part is what piques my interest. We're close to Natlin, and we're suddenly getting a part 2 to a Sumeru character. That's some fucking HSR level ultimate animation, bro. I know the House of the Hearth isn't exactly like the most normal orphanage, but like, god dang, isn't that kinda harsh, eh?
Whoa, wait
She's definitely gonna power creep Hotel. The fact that there won't be any more characters introduced until Natlin's arrival. I heard this somewhere. So what's the deal with Scythos? I mean, they don't usually introduce, like, if they were to introduce like some sort of character that has the playable character model, they would usually become playable. They could have just gone the NPC route. I'm thinking, what if Cyno's story quest plays a bigger role than we think, and is going to eventually tie into Natlin, where we see Scythos again, and that's where he gets released. I don't know. I'm trying to cook, so, you know. Oh, see how she flickers too. And then she flickers into a completely different stance. A position. Is this dark red energy?
So
it has to be tied to whatever caused her hand, the skin of her arm to be dark, right? Weirdly enough, I'm more interested in the whole Cyno Part 2 thing than Arlecchino's story bit. Like, obviously, that's this weekly boss for Fontaine, right? But the thing is, we kind of know where the story's gonna go, while Cyno's whole thing, them dialing it back to tackle that part of his lore again, is more, you know, intriguing. Arlecchino weekly boss, a new statue horse-like stone world boss for his mats. I'm gonna farm the living shit out of that guy when 4.6 drops. Cyno's part 2, very interested in that, to see what they're going with that one, because it seems more lore heavy. 4.7, hopefully a little tease to Natlan, and then 4.8 is the whole like mini trailer showcase. I'm pretty sure a lot of you are gonna poll for Daddy, Pyro Daddy. Yeah, so that's the end of today's stream. Ooh, a lot of shit to look forward to. Okay, a lot of stuff. The 24th cannot come sooner. That's only 12 days away. Thank you all for watching. Those on, and those of you on YouTube, you dear YouTube frogs, thanks for watching as well. See you guys tomorrow for Hoyoverse. See ya.